Trying to decide if I should karaoke before or after what's almost certainly going to be a very uncomfortable conversation. So tell me what you scrolled. Found a picture of a company-wide memo for CVS.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
The memo stated that any enema that gets returned needs to be put into the damages and scanned out of the system and not put back on the shelf. Seems like a good company policy to have, yeah.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Any information about those boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
The public library, please.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to the librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
Looking for any information you can provide me on Billy Magine, a reader.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts down the receiver.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yeah, how many times do people return enemas that have required a company-wide memo?
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
Any other information on this man?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
You hear someone answer from far away.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes, okay, if it was the police.
She starts explaining
something.
You're on it.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
And what was he wearing?
1 second.
He turns away to relay the question.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Thanks, that's all I need from you for now.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
He hangs up.
Anything else you need from me?
That's all for now.
In the cabin,
Let's move, Kim. We got an apartment number. Wait a minute, it's the smoker's apartment. I can just go talk to him. I know where he is. There we go. Wait, no, I put the fucking flashlight back on. I want giant tool and bag. That's the look of a proper policeman. Actually, you might know about the gun.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
What?
As Rennie turns from me to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun. A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle.
It was 2 years ago? Nice.
The Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle the First.
Frizzle? The bus driver from the Magic School Bus?
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle the First during the Revolution.
Cross de Bravour and Setting Sun. Did you get them for...
For bravery.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
That's what I was gonna say, for bravery.
I'm sure. But I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for raping women or killing babies.
So, did ya?
Honor is everything to me.
He says with grim finality.
Whoa. Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off to memory lane.
So what did you get the medals for, then?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved a princeling, did ya?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frizzle thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say march, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
He pats his right thigh.
Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, then what did you
I
do?
grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
This would never happen to Johnny Lawjaw. My jaw's tight. That's no dink, that's a fighter.
So I grabbed the dink and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frizzle to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Sounds like you're being modest, Renee.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drisson. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Damn.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Hold on. You're just a little bit proud of Renee's heroics, aren't you?
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like Rene himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Don't want to risk it. Quite impressive. It's men like Renee that made Revachol great once.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Well, thanks for the story, Renee.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please, bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
Well, we're gonna have to put a lot of points in the drama for that one. I understand Jeanne Marie meant a lot to you.
There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating.
Were the circumstances of her death in any sense unusual?
Absolutely not. She died of pneumonia in her bed at the age of 79. This is highly usual.
And where was the photo of you taken?
Revachol Fair of 91 in the Faubourg district. A parade was held to honor Guillaume Le Lion's name day, and the Carabineers marched in the place of honor.
You looked happy in that picture, smiling.
This was the happiest day of my life.
This is said in such a matter-of-fact tone, it leaves no room for doubt. And what happened with you, Gaston and Jean-Marie?
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south, and found my sweetheart in the arms of this wretch.
The Ikeda operation was a 7-year campaign, during which Suzerain Guillaume's army forcefully united the people in the southeastern part of La Petite Continent, collectively known as the Ikeda tribes, under the Revacholian banner.
You love that these two are friends, yeah, me too.
I won her back, but while I was dealing with some issues.
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
Sounds like me! He looks down at his boots, lips moving, but the words are inaudible.
Those days and memories are gone.
He nods and looks at Renee with something resembling compassion.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
Thank you for your time.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Bruta.
The what? Sounds like my stomach's growling. What is my lower intestine going on about now?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Right, okay, but like, what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Bruta.
Okay, stomach, I made up my mind about fascism. Which is no. What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachol's problems?
No, I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing. The weak link.
Financiers?
Yes, them. But also, women.
Sorry, women?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol.
Oh, no,
You
Endurance.
need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
No.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
And why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like traditionalism? No, I think I made up my mind, stomach.
You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, Brota.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by some upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
I'm the one that's betrayed and disappointed, Guts. Get out of here with that garbage.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer.
Oh, right, we're
How
still
may
trying
I
to get
help
the sandwich.
citizens' militia on this fine day?
Want to ask you about the Union again?
Sure, officer.
Alright, nothing else there.
No, sweet, sweet Jenny. Of course.
Yeah, it's time to remove those intestines. Alright, if we change our clothing to have only drama stuff on, we might be able to do some good work with the, telling a war story. The amnesiac will spin you a tale. What is drama at? We don't have any negatives over there, so we're probably not wearing anything with drama. Oh, more drama. Oh yeah, +2 drama. More drama. Ah, no, we'll keep that other one on for drama. +4 drama, baby. Time to tell you a story.
Vigilance officer? What can this old carry beneath?
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything worth mentioning among your achievements. You should resort to good old lying.
Lying's just not my story. I'd rather get back to questions.
But of course, sire. Looks like they're waiting for you to speak.
Thank you for your time. Can we ever try that again?
Vigilance officer?
Nope. Alas. Ugh. Oh yeah, okay, let's go talk to Smokey Guy.
Hi again, gendarme.
No,
Bye-bye,
I guess we just want to go to the apartment. Let's go. Oh, but first, gotta talk to the gremlins. I gotta put my favorite character back on. We can't not be wearing horrific necktie.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Hey, Kuno, you know anything about any locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Now, hold on, no one's lame here. Just tell me what happens.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA, the City of Rage.
Kuno, is this about Rage City?
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack, the one with the pig's head.
Kuno does...
Fuck you, Kuno. I gotta get to the bottom of this doing detective work. Like a detective. It's crawling with locusts in here!
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case
Lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you.
of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a subcase of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yeah, it's precisely what I was thinking, Kim.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
We should talk to Kuno about this. Get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up, Kuno.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, but then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands.
Locusts coming down like a shadow. This must be the night city he mentioned when you asked him where he's been.
So that, in there, is Night City.
Yeah, Locust City. City of rage. City of lights.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
City Rage sounds like a cool place, Kuno.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Yeah, making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Oh, don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the air.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window. So that's what this is about.
That depends on the choices you make, young girl. Actually, say nothing.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
What's gonna happen to those locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his face up to the heavens.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Anyway, I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologist is trying to find something very important. The locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Alright, I'm glad you two are friends again.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulidian Phasmid. He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, do you know what the Insulidian Phasmid
They
is?
just think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
I'll die before I squeal.
Alright, Will Sociopath, goodbye. Tiny little sociopath. Alright, so the apartment. Report back to the cryptozoologist. I think apartment 20 is upstairs. Yeah, this is Kuno's house. Moss crawls on the bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Hold on, Kim. I just gotta break into this house real fast because there's a thing I can click on. Kuno de Reuter is a name on unfinished homework. I think this is where I want to go. Yeah, that looks right. The curtains shift just a little. Someone's watching from within. Can my multi-tool open this bad boy up? Yeah, it can.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup allongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Don't knock! Just leave! You don't need this! You don't need to sad it up!
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Machine's home? This is the police. Please, open the door.
Police? A moment, please give us a moment.
You're shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Oh, I gotta ruffle around your whole house real fast. Empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Same brand you found at the dead body, yep. Chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Packages of humanitarian aid and macaronis. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? Textbooks for high school, mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. It's making you anxious. It rings hollow in the room.
It's you from the bookstand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
She looks around
Tea,
the kitchen.
Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
That doesn't sound like a good idea, Rhetoric.
Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place. You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Machine, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Machine, is dead. I'm so sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in the seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table, where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It was an accident, ma'am. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive. Alcohol may have played a role, yes. Let's go with we don't know for sure. We didn't do a tox screen or anything. Just because there were bottles nearby. Could have been anyone's bottles. We don't know yet, but we'll let you know when we have the results.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It couldn't have been long. It's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
No words, just give her the lieutenant's handkerchief.
A small, terrified smile quivers on her face as she takes the handkerchief and wipes away the tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over her cheeks. They've become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath. Again, I'm so very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her and leave the room. What started as a very funny quest has become very sad at the end.
You did well.
The lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment. The balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view over the district. I could have done more.
You did enough.
He pauses. Rubbing his hands together generates some heat.
Can't save the whole world, you know.
Can't bring the dead back.
Right. So what now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
And what about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Right. Well, this is a case closed then, I suppose.
Let's go.
It wasn't the smoking man's apartment. It was near the smoking man's apartment. Yeah, that was sad. Speak to the assault victim, missing insect case, pick up the dice from the dice maker. Just let me know what time. I did this 9:51, so 8 hours later. Got a while to go. Find the armored gloves. What are you taking to the morgue, though? Listen, Kim is just on top of this shit, alright? Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
Trying to sneak up on me.
Whatever, you little freak. That kid's a menace. So like 17 or 18 o'clock we should be able to get our awesome dice so we can use them to answer every question with those. Alright, I want to go to the kid and see if she has the gloves. Let's solve the mystery of the locust real quick here.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Kuno said, the lady said, the Skull wannabes are sad. We gotta go ruin Egghead's day now? Maybe we'll make him happy. I had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So he was just a child.
He purses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
He breaks into a hideous coughing fit. Feels familiar!
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
She sounds too close to Marge Simpson. Like modern day Marge Simpson. Like the current voice actor as she is now versus like, you know, early seasons of The Simpsons. Like she sounds like an elderly voice actress for Marge. It's wild if you go back and like listen to the voices from season 2 and 1 and then listen to them now, how much older they sound. I mean, it makes sense. It's just as wild. The cartoons don't look different, but the people behind them, they age. It's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day. Go home. We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. All right, damn it, maybe I could restock the trap for you.
You can? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
He starts coughing again.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
She nods to her husband.
Here's a fresh fractured locust.
Oh,
They should slide right down the
Jesus.
funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
No. Co-discovery, you son of a bitch.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center. This would show them all. We need to get you on that list of discoverers. No question about that.
Did you know Gary was hiding that armor he stole?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
I don't know what got into him, officer. Thank you for letting him off easy. He won't forget it. We'll make sure he won't.
Goodbye. I want a karaoke, but we should let it build up. Savor the karaoke when it happens. Okay. Oh, find the insulating phasma. That's easy. Let's go talk to the little girl, see if we can't maybe figure out better music. Kim, what are you doing? Get out of the way, Kim! Kim, personal space, Kim, seriously. Damn it, Kim, come on! Alright, I don't need to reset that trap. I just gotta reset the one trap. Talk to the kid on the way. Pathfind for me, game.
our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I found that jacket I was looking for, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
Goodbye, I'm off, and thank you. +1 pain threshold, +1 half-light, -1 drama. We have plenty of clothes that do similar things. I wouldn't mind giving it back to our good friend, Doom Spiral. Feels safe and warm in here, not like outside.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
What? What, where? Try to sneak up on the phasmid.
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing.
Of course that was a phasmid. It's way too big.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You couldn't have known that for sure. And besides, finding this phasmid is your special destiny.
Exactly, my destiny.
You can feel it.
Mister, what were you doing in my fireplace?
Ah, there was a phasmid in it. I was trying to catch it.
Oh.
She nods seriously.
Okay.
I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh. I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye, as though searching for confirmation.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last two words carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
She's a good mom. Goodbye, Lily.
Bye.
Good kid.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Reach into the catacombs and pull out the shiny objects.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Yeah, we are. +2 interfacing. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know, it's kind of on the way back, so we should do the church first. Ghosts? Oh no, that's the dude talking to his kid. Can't remember what the check was for. It might have been interfacing, in which case we got some real good clothes for this.
Good morning!
Yeah, it is. Interfacing +2. Come on, more interfacing. Anything that has minus interfacing? Alright, no negatives interfacing. Got +2 now.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white
One
ceramic
punch!
gloves wrap around your digits comfortably. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I'll be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be. No.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
Here's say what you said before, the exact same thing. Or wait, say something that's only marginally different. It will yield a drastically different outcome.
I don't know the technical term, but it needs less bazoot-zoot.
Yeah! Pump off the bazoot bazoot!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throbbing seems ever so slightly louder than before.
Alright, 1 point into interfacing. Why not?
Good morning! Yeah!
28%. Here it comes.
Here's say what you said before. The exact same thing.
Reroute the sound cues through the Fluxifier.
The Fluxifier? Where is that?
It's nowhere. I just made that up.
The large-headed youth gives you a sorely disappointed look, an innocent soul, unaccustomed to acts of wanton guile. A cruel joke.
There you go.
Earnest talk.
We did it. We made him sad, just like you wanted. Just one more. One more point in the interfacing. That's literally all we can put in there anyway.
Good morning! Yeah!
Oh, come on. That's Guile from Street Fighter. Doo-doo.
Good morning! Yeah!
Come on, baby.
Harder car!
Side chain
yes.
beat.
Sidechain. What does that even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Okay, Egg, what you need to do is start sidechaining it.
Sidechaining it, you said?
He turns down the music, his hands moving deftly across the mixer, setting up the necessary controls.
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down, with bliss, in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead Cop Man? Did you break him?
Just wait and see.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
Give him a thumbs up. Okay, yeah. Now this is hardcore.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
Hardcore, yeah!
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together, it's unnatural.
This is one for the hypnotic generation!
Introducing the ultimate sound!
We've tamed the sound, made it our own sound!
God damn it! This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
This is it. This is a new era. The fabric of the world has been irrevocably altered. Who will be the innocence of hardcore hypnotic dance music?
Alright, goodbye, Egg.
Oh, the god of dance is back! I'm dancing with the god of dance! Goodbye, officer.
There was a dot above my head. Where'd it go? Could these wires work as contact for microphones? Alright, any new dialogue now that we've created the perfect dance song? Nope.
Yo, man.
Nope.
Yes, what is it?
Nope.
Good morning!
Nope. Nice. We did make perfect music, though. Gotta tell people to go there. Experience the Church of Music. The Church of Hardcore. Whoa, what was that? Relax, it's not yours. It didn't crash every MC in Revachol, hopefully. Oh, we're almost done with cleaning out the rooms. Fairweather, T500. Really hurts to punch this armor. A sword couldn't even leave a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be a flaw in that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just had to figure out what it is, possibly by beating yourself while wearing it. Shooting yourself? Let's see. Come along, Kim. I got lost, Kim. Praise the hardcore! Why's that guy bring his kid here every day? Jesus. Your kid's bored. Bring him somewhere else. See this wall we talked about yesterday?
Empty near the reeds. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it. Cleaning out the rooms. What if you didn't lose your memory? What if something in Martinez came and stored it all away, for you to slowly open one box at a time, so you can choose which parts to keep? Keep almost none of it. Only the flowers on the windowsill. Only the distant sound of a radio. Lose all the actors, the dark shadows. Leave only the still lifes. The blissful distant wash of waves. If everybody knew, you never did. She'll be coming soon. That is all.
+1 suggestion, wake up. +1 Inland Empire, in a new life. +1 rhetoric, by the seaside. That's just excellent. Just a bunch of good stats. Good stuff. Find better loot and lock containers. Oh yeah. Oh, we got some good stuff going now. All psyche white checks are unlocked. One more door does give us a minus to half-light, but we have plenty of half-light clothing. And we are losing a point here, but you know what? Passive heal +1 morale and give experience points. So that's good too. Very good. Yeah, we got some good thoughts internalized.
All the traps are stopped.
Come along, Kim. We'll give Idiot Doom Spiral his jacket back. And I think that's all the quests we have on this coast at the moment. Idiot Doom Spiral, my favorite drunk man. I got your jacket and it's squashed, you ungrateful schlub.
Tequila Sunset.
Okay, here's your jacket, fresh washed.
My jacket?
The one you had me clean the seagull shit off of.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
What the fuck are you talking about, goddammit?
Rosemary, what the fuck is Tequila talking about?
Aye, that's the jacket you stole 2 weeks ago. From the kid who was making it with his gal on the beach.
That's disgusting. I've never done anything like that in my life. You're both delusional. Found. That's medium concept stuff.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend. I'm calling it. It's neurological.
I went through some dark shit to get this for you. Take the fucking jacket.
You know what? Fine. Maybe I can pawn it for some booze.
Aye, good thinking.
Alright, goodbye, you layabouts. Should've just kept the jacket, but whatever. I have other things to do, similar stuff. Whoop, got turned around there. Alright, report to Lena. What about stuff way down here? Keep asking Joyce about reality? Hey, I thought I asked her every possible question. I guess I should go talk to her real fast, too. Get up on the stage. Find a way in the secret passage. Keep searching for the collar. Find and smoke a cigarette. Oh, yeah! How's it going, Mr. Collar? Let's smoke a cigarette. I got a cigarette, right? 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 Chewing gum. Bullets. I don't have any cigarettes? What? No, no way. Here we go. I had cigarettes. I knew it. Hey, cigarettes. There we go.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
Pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need a trooper between your lips right now! Calm your shit down! Go to Pleasureland! Become a genius!
Light it up!
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire.
Yeah, who hand-rolled these things?
Here we go. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
What are repercussions if I do this?
Repercussions? There's a high risk of glory, with a mild chance, cool genius. Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that. It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true. It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It only mitigates its own. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Light it up.
Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back. And he's chill as balls.
Just a normal cigarette.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
However, I do have some anti-radiation medicine that makes us fucking trip balls. So let's smoke that now. Is this the button? No, that's not the button for those. Put those cigarettes away. Put your plastic bag in one hand.
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrrolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens. Rare and gritty. A product of the age of atomic power.
Look at the little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cap. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Let's open that cap up.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
Wait, won't Kim see me slurp it?
What is he? Your mother? Is Kim your au pair? Slurp it. Slurp the morsel of danger joy.
Alright, slurp it aggressively.
You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical smelling liquid into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Tastes like a kiss.
It tastes like many things, all melting into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly
I hope we trip balls.
As it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Really?
No, of course not really. It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
No, that doesn't sound right. Will I be able to stand straight and walk?
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery. Fire machinery. Please don't actually operate any fire machines.
This is going to be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a Pyrrolidon button. It gives +1 to psyche skills. Empathy, suggestion, authority, inland empire, esprit de corps, and volition. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your health.
Oh, you wanted to hear what Kim had to say? I wonder if we could force it to happen again. Kim, I found out what the PAL is while you were gone.
Wonderful. What is your takeaway?
Where are we, Lieutenant Kitsuragi?
In Elysium, behind our eyes. Like all human beings, Detective. The world is what it is. I'm glad to see you're stable. Keep it that way. Now, was there anything else, or should we get to it?
All right. Kim, we need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
What do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to put the bottle away. Sober up, get back to basics. That would be my advice. And I hope we don't even need to discuss the street drugs you've been abusing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I can't give up drugs now! I'm just getting addicted to them! But, no, I meant like la responsabilité, you know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité?
I know, I literally just did psychedelics in front of him.
You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
For this whole situation, Kim. The whole thing. He nods his head gravely.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility.
Well, how did you know that?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee.
Okay.
You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villedron, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Cool. Yes, Kim. Yes, rock, say the kids down there.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
Kim's presence makes it awkward. That's a very good reason. Very good reason for a negative. Okay, let's put on more suggested clothing and ask this lady out on a date in front of Kim in the middle of a murder investigation. Ooh, +1 suggestion. My stomach just rumbled big. Alright, gotta ask her out on a date, but after that, we'll wrap up the bug quests. Was my suggestion on +1? I think I'm wearing all my plus suggestion stuff. And I don't think I'm wearing anything that takes away suggestion. Do you really just try on all your outfits whenever you need to ask someone something important, just like in real life?
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
Oh, yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
What the fuck? Since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghul has watched over the reprocreation of our species. Lay with me. Let's celebrate the ghoul! I'm in a cult, I guess, or something. I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You do too. Please get drunk with me on a drunk date.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
She doesn't even understand you asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
Be seeing you. That's awkward. Oh, Lord, I'm gonna go cry in a corner. Al Ghul's alcohol. This game is too good. Okay. Alright. I also want to talk to that lady again. Oh yeah, we also gotta do speed. We have to find our heraldic bird. Shit, there's so much stuff. Yeah, it's Kim's fault. Kim made it awkward. Next time we load this game up, I'm gonna just open up the diary. And we're gonna do all the drugs and stuff in a succession until we complete all those quests. A little bit of speed never hurt anyone, right? Right, Kim? Speed? Speed never hurt nobody, right, Kim? Speed is great!
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
She smiles up at you, hopefully. I restocked the trap. Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She manages to smile for you.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So who's got to check the tracks?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Once more onto the breach, then. Take it up with undue optimism.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lana, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
The half moons of her glasses reflect you as she looks up at you.
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
She doesn't know how to end the sentence. What is it then?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Is it the fact that you've never seen a goddamn Phasmid in your life, you goddamn liar?
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
Not true.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Hunching her shoulders now. She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
It's just all the chemicals. No, believe in the Phasmid. But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
I should arrest you for lying. Are you saying you made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit.
First, tell her that her marriage has not been a lie.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
You know, this reminds you of the Pericanasian theory of love. In essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
Normally when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. But when I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something, no? The Pericanesians' theory is that love was the key to immortality. Let's go with the more, grounded one here.
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times, too.
She looks down at her legs.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time.
My time's worthless. Don't worry about it.
What you have to know is the Insular Indian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
Chase another one. The thing is, you're not sure you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
Can I have your address, just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
The rest of it's pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light. You'll be careful out there, Lena.
You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a...
The sentence remains unfinished.
A waste of time. A dream. A lie. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly.
Quietly?
As she gets to the doors.
Are you sure about the quietly part?
Them open. Outside, the cold, coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
Yeah, jeez. Sometimes the sound effects just really ramp out of nowhere. Oh no, find the phasmid went away. We have plenty of things we can go recheck now. Yep. Pneumatic powered chair. Okay, I gotta eat food. I am starving. Could probably hook an angle grinder up to it. So last call for the giveaway? Oh wait. Is there fun music playing in this club? Yeah, I'll leave this music as my end screen music. I can't remember if I saved. We'll just save again. Get those credits rolling. It's quite chill. Exclamation mark raffle DJ.